Welcome to the programming review for Getting Out by Going In, GOGI. This presentation was created for the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation. This presentation is a short 5-minute overview with a brief introduction, the types of programming offered, and the types of credit that we issue. But first, it's a little history. GOGI and CDCR have been collaborating since 2005. GOGI actually was founded through work at FCI Terminal Island in San Pedro, but we began our services for CDCR in 2005. We have a unique approach, the individual. GOGI focuses on the individual rather than the system in which they find themselves. We believe this is why our recidivism rate is so low, because we are working with the individual rather than the system. We offer the tools. GOGI shares simple decision-making tools called the GOGI Life Tools. Now, we're not going to have enough time to read all the text in this presentation, so please feel free to ask for the free PDF, which will allow you to read this in more depth. We have an expertise in flexible programming, and I wanted to share with you an example. GOGI modified its delivery system in 2015 to provide in-cell and peer mentor opportunities to men at Pelican Bay's C and D wings. At that time, C and D wings weren't programming. In fact, there wasn't even an opportunity for C and D wings to program. GOGI, I believe, was the very first program that was received a grant to do specific programming in C and D wings. Naturally, we had to modify our programming. Once the men of C and D wings were transitioned to other yards and other institutions, GOGI provided continuum care for every single one of those students who wanted to continue on their GOGI journey. And we had to modify the programming to address the custody concerns and needs of the institutions where they were. Types of programming that you may be interested to know about. GOGI's in-cell courses are defined by a soft-bound workbook. This is our in-cell and our correspondence courses. They include a workbook. We've been doing GOGI workbooks since 2002. We evolved to have the coaching certification programming. This coaching certification requires 35 hours of credit work, a thesis statement, and 2 years of engagement. When you see someone come across any review process and they are a certified GOGI coach, please know that they have invested what is definitely more strenuous than a college AA degree. Our in-cell courses. While there are dozens of them to choose from, I have listed the most popular here to the left, and to the right is a mock-up transcript of courses that we offer. That's only one of 2 pages of the courses we offer. The most popular of our courses are our in-cell substance abuse, criminal thinking, victim impact, insight development. You can read the rest of them. Being developed also is parenting and other courses. We have another course called Why Gang When You Can GOGI, and that is coming out this coming year. Our in-cell correspondence courses is a full library of them. Each of the courses averages about 200 pages in length. So this isn't a tiny little weak module. It's not some papers copied off. These are soft-bound curricula, 200 pages, that are heavily reliant upon reflective writing. And they require up to 12 weeks to complete one course. So when you're looking at a transcript and you see anger management, please know that that's an 8-week course. Criminal thinking is an 8-week course. So all of these courses require significant investment. And anybody who has completed these courses should be able to speak very, very concisely on what they learned. What GOGI does not do is issue attendance credits. Let me read. Attendance credits. While official GOGI credits are only earned through completion of soft-bound courses, GOGI does offer an attendance option for CDCR. It is called Power Up GOGI. Now, some institutions call it GOGI. They should be calling it Power Up GOGI because it is an attendance-based support meeting like AA, CGA, NA, Power Up GOGI is just like those attendance-based meetings. Please note, GOGI does not track nor do we document attendance-based meetings, period. The only credits that GOGI issues is for completion of softbound workbooks that require significant investment of time, personal reflection, and personal development. I'd like to talk a little bit about our GOGI's coach certification programming. There are 150 certified community coaches throughout CDCR. Levels of leadership are documented below. You will find these on their transcripts. GREP certification, peer coach in training, and then coach certification only after the thesis project and 35 credit hours and 2 years have been completed. Note too that we have a 0% recidivism among our certified coaches. When you are meeting with a GOGI certified coach, we have huge confidence in their ability to be of service in community. We issue 3 types of documentations. Chronos, a Chronos certificate combination. You will see those as a chrono on the top and a mini cert below. Transcripts for our students going to any review, and actually when they go home they like their transcripts, and board letter. The 128 Chrono certificate, we routinely submit these to the CDCR CRM offices. However, we have come to learn that very few of them are actually scanned into the C file. To make sure that you have an accurate record of our students, we now submit the official transcript directly to the board when we are requested by the students. This is not often that we're requested, so the information that you're getting, if somebody says, well, I've been in GOGI a very long time, it could be that the CRM did not scan the chrono. We're finding that is a pervasive problem. The student transcripts, however, are your most accurate record of any GOGI completions. The student transcript pictured on a prior screen looks like this. It says Programs and Courses Official Transcript. Here it has my name, Coach Taylor, my facility is community, and my housing is unknown, but it will list all the courses taken. We also provide board letters. Now there are 4 types of board letters. Participation, which says Mr. So-and-so has been participating in GOGI for the past 3 months. Steady engagement, which is Mr. So-and-so has been steadily engaged in GOGI and has moved in 3 locations and he's still involved. Our leadership successes, which is somebody who's completed 4 or more rigorous courses, and then our certified GOGI community coaches. Now, I do keep saying men because we don't actually have programming with the women at CDCR. We haven't yet received grant funding to expand to the women. Now, there's much to know about GOGI and the growing library of In-Cell and Correspondence courses, and I wanted to make sure that this was a nice short video, so please reach out to us. We're able to make presentations specifically on specific courses, on our approach to rehabilitation, why we have 36,000 chronos that we've submitted to the CDCR for inclusion into the C files, why we maintain students for such a long time, and why our recidivism rate is 0 among our certified coaches. Please reach out to us at any time. And meanwhile, you can always check us out on social media. I think if you Google Getting Out by Going In, there's close to 250,000 different ways that you can find out about us. But our Facebook page, our YouTube page, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. And here's how to contact us. Specific questions, please feel free to call me. I'm Coach Taylor, and there is my email. If you want to go onto our website, you'll learn about our global outreach, our work with kids, how we are expanding our community. And from that website, you're going to be able to go to that easy contact page. I've appreciated your 5 minutes. Hopefully it's been under that. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach me at any time. Thank you for the partnership with CDCR. Thank you for wanting to know more about GOGI. We have been very dedicated to what we do for the CDCR for a very long time, and it's nice that you asked about us.